Well, hello everybody. Welcome back into the green room. I am JT Bear, and you're kind of watching the new series that seems to be Today's Seeds. Well, what are today's seeds? Today's seeds are tomatoes. I'm doing 3 different tomato varieties. 2 that I have found, grown, and loved. And 1 that I'm, trying to please the little woman with because she loves to make them fried green tomatoes. And you need a big tomato for that. First off, we've got these home-saved seeds for the Indigo Rose tomato seeds. These are fabulous tomatoes. These are the funky little purple tomatoes that I grew last year. And I'll throw a couple links somewhere, I don't know, like a card over here or over here, wherever the cards go, or a link down in the doobly-doo. You can check out my Indigo Rose tomato tree that I ended up doing from that dead fig out front. Make it look pretty, you know. The next batch of home-saved seeds here, we've got the Sweet Juliet hybrids. We ended up picking these up a few years ago. One of those, 10-cent liquidation sales. Turned out to be my new favorite tomato. So, we've just gotten lucky every step of the way for saving seeds, and we even managed to bring some of these out from BC. So, yeah, really so lucky there. And really, I'll tell you what's so lucky about that too. Tried like mad to find seeds for the Sweet Juliet tomatoes. Tried to find starts for the Sweet Juliet tomatoes. Couldn't find a bloody thing, right? And then all of a sudden, I'm looking around in the gnome garden, and wouldn't you know it, volunteer tomatoes. What a surprise. It's like tomatoes and sunflowers popped all over that garden. But yeah, so I let the tomatoes grow up, and wouldn't you know, it turned out to be volunteers of the Sweet Juliet tomatoes. So, yeah, I definitely kept a bunch of seeds from those, lost them, but I had that plant, so, ate those, and then had another volunteer tomato plant crop up. Definitely, saved seeds from those, lost them, but luckily, Shocks had pre-packaged and stored away that second pack of seeds for the Sweet Juliet hybrids, so they're not lost, they were just not where I thought I put them, because she moved them for safekeeping. Huzzah for having a good woman that supports your gardening habits. You gotta like that. Which is part of what brings us to, I'm gonna do some beefsteak tomatoes, Mr. Fothergills or whatever. But, beefsteaks come highly recommended, early maturing, gotta like that. A nice large tomato as compared to kind of a pasta paste tomato and kind of just a decorative impress your friends with your weird looking tomato. So these I think will be much better for fried green tomatoes once we get around to that. I have been assured that not too many of them will be allowed to ripen on the vine. I'm not sure that I'm assured by that, but we'll talk when it comes time to leave some of my tomatoes alone, woman. I need seeds. Alright, so let's get planting. Same basic setup with the white cups, the clear cups for humidomes. Just gotta find my Sharpie and label these because I don't want things getting all mixed up on me. So we're gonna start with the beefsteaks this time. 75 seeds for, I know this was less than $3, so that is a screaming deal. It's like 4 cents a seed, right? I wonder if I can get 4 cents worth of tomato out of each seed. It's so easy to get your money back gardening, like really. Best investment ever. I'm going to get some of these in that dirt and get started on getting my ends back. Tell you what. Here's a quick look at what the tomato seeds look like. Package claims germination in 7 to 21 days if kept warm and moist but not soaking wet. So we shall see. So here's a look at the Sweet Juliet tomato seeds that I saved. If you're not familiar with how simple this paper towel system is for saving tomato seeds, check out the link down below. I'm going to end up putting a lot of links underneath this video, I guess. But yeah, anyway, it is super easy. Basically, you just take a tomato, you smear it on the paper towel, you let it dry, and there are your seeds, right? So, huzzah. So, 10 seeds off the towel in the cup, sprinkle some dirt on there. I suppose if I'm going to be a real gardener, I should call it soil. But whatever. Dirt. So I used that same system to preserve the Indigo Rose tomato seeds. And sure, it's not pretty, but you know what? They are easy to find as long as you label the envelopes or whatnot. So I'm going to dump 10 of these seeds into there, just like there and there. And we'll carry on. Now you'll notice with these ones they didn't come off the paper towel quite as nicely as the Sweet Juliet hybrids, but that's really not an issue. Just kind of helps wick the moisture to the seeds anyway. I haven't ever found that to be a problem. So I'm going to put a little more soil on that and cover it with a little humidome cup. Alright, 3 more varieties of plants, hopefully started and on their way. I am so excited about the amount of garden space I get to play with this year. I kid you not, I did the numbers, and basically the amount of space that I have to garden with this year, and that's not including where I want to build the greenhouse, is about 4 times the size of the whole property we used to live on. So I may seem like I'm starting a lot of plants, but it's probably not going to be enough to fill the space that I've got to work with. So it's actually really, really exciting. I still want to plant trees and all kinds of stuff, so much to be done. That almost looks organized. Ha! Although I think my regular viewers know better. So here are today's tomatoes. Along with today's coffee. Huzzah! I got some coffee tree seeds, some beans there. I should plant those. So here are the onions trucking right along. Those Egyptian onions, that's great. Still no signs of life in the basils yet, but I mean, I planted those like yesterday, right? So, little loofah seems to be trucking right along. Now these chives are worrying me a bit, but I have 2 more packs of chives, so not worrying me too much. Over here we've got the red Thai peppers. These things are doing great, and I'm thinking it's almost time to give them individual containers, or at least take off the humidome. See how they do. Little leggy there. These are just little 10-watt LED lights though, so really it's not exactly like grow light bright in here. And here are the orange habaneros, getting a few more of those up. Seems like every day. So we'll see how many of those I get before it's done. Alright everybody, well I think that pretty much wraps it up for this go at planting tomatoes for today. You know, for today's question for you, here you go. What are your favorite tomato varieties and why? You know, are these nationally available tomatoes? Are these something that, you know, your grandmother grew, she gave you seeds? Let's hear your tomato stories. I think they're probably one of the most popular things in North American vegetable gardens, probably global vegetable gardens. So yeah, tell me down below in the comments what's your favorite tomato and why, and where did you get it from? Alright, thanks everybody. That has been today's Seed Tomato. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. Don't forget to get an early start on your garden, and it'll start giving you an early harvest. Alright, I will see you guys next time.